ships of an alien source are approaching.
Yo, what's going on? Mario with Beyond Fitness, and today I have the peanut ball. Some folks, actually I got our inquiry about to do a video about this. I think it was like last week, and I honestly got lazy and just said, nah, I'll hold it off. So now I'm doing the video showing you guys what a physio or peanut ball is, how to use it, and is it worth it? Here, if you guys can see, I have a homemade one. It's very ghetto-like. However, if you want to go online, you can purchase one. I'm not sure how rough it's going to be, say, compared to 2 tennis balls, but usually what most people do is that they take 2 lacrosse balls or 2 tennis balls, like I did, and you take duct tape and essentially you mesh it around and roll it to make your final product. I wish I could have shown you guys when I was recording this, but I actually got lazy and a friend ended up doing it for me. And I really didn't want to be that YouTuber who pulls out a camera everywhere I go and kind of makes people feel uncomfortable. However, here, I'm going to show you guys how to use it in my living room. Alright, so I'm in the living room now, and essentially the way that you would use one of these bad boys is that you want to release any sort of quote-unquote trigger points that you may have, so any sort of tight spots you may have been feeling when you're squatting, when you're deadlifting, something of that nature. And typically what I tend to find within the literature, and at least some physical therapists I do have as friends, even told me, and some people that are also in grad school had mentioned this to me, that they wish that they would have seen more people actually incorporate these into their just normal everyday lives. So by this they mean that they wish that maybe some people could just take 5-10 minutes a day, kind of just give themselves the benefit of that these tools and actually utilize them, because these can help out so much where we just kind of tend to neglect our mobility until it actually really comes to bite us in the ass. And powerlifters and bodybuilders are famous for this. There's only a select few bodybuilders and powerlifters that actually take some time out of their free days or even their training days to just roll around with this and give themselves that time. And so essentially this is how I'm going to show you guys. First, ideally you want to prop your legs up on a 90-degree thing. So for me, my sofa is about 90 degrees right here. Bend. You could either place this in a horizontal or vertical position, but typically for me I tend to place it in a horizontal fashion. And you would essentially just place it somewhere on your lower back. And if I make some really weird noise, I apologize. I haven't done this in like a few days and I can already feel it coming up. And you kind of really just wiggle around until you find that one good spot. And you'll know, because you want to cry like a bitch. You're going to want to move, but the best way to do this, at least how I do it, is to take deep breaths. And you kind of have to tensen up your muscles as if you were flexing your spinal erectors, just if you were to flex them in general. And then take a deep breath and relax. And you'll find that your spinal erectors relax, and the muscle fascia, the tissue, actually kind of just goes around the tennis ball. So it's like, imagine if it's really stiff, and then once you take that deep breath, it's like the tissue kind of just conforms to the ball, and it just makes it so much easier. And really, this is how you do it and how you go about doing it. So you could use this literally for your entire posterior chain, being your thoracic, your lumbar, upper C1. Well, you don't really have to do that, but typically anywhere within the lumbar and thoracic area is where this peanut ball is going to be very handy. The model that I'm using, the Ghetto 2 tennis balls and tape, cost me probably less than $4. I actually had 2 tennis balls laying around, mixed it up with some tape, which I already had at home, so pretty much cost me nothing really. However, yeah, if you guys like this video, I would get up and do my famous like my shit, but one deep breath just to show you guys again, because I feel it. So yeah, YouTube stuff, all that. Please comment, like, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Like my shit! Thanks, guys. Have a good day and stay safe.